What's up, guys? AJ here from TeamOverKill. Just want to bring you guys an update on what's going on in Clash of Clans. Just to let you know, they are fixing the balancing issues that everybody's having with the Town Hall 11. Not being such a, I guess, not everybody favored the Town Hall 11 update. As far as that goes, what I'm trying to say is, several weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, they pretty much did the update, plus they didn't take into account that the witch is going to be OP, which means a lot of Town Hall 11s were getting 3-starred. So what they've been doing, working on, I guess, or actually listening to some of the players and the complaints, what they were saying for the Town Hall 11 update. First and foremost, what they're going to be working on is the Grand Warden. If you guys know the Grand Warden, he's pretty much OP if you use him correctly. From what I've heard and what I've read so far, what's gonna happen when you attack with the Warden, he becomes less of an effect. What do you mean by less of an effect? His aura that surrounds the whole troop, they're downsizing that circle around him, so that way some of the troops won't get effective. So you got to drop him precisely, trying to bunch them all together, so that way some of his aura can be used on the troops. So that way, it's not such a big circle where it's kind of like, having a warden's pretty much OP as well. Another thing they're working on was nerfing, I guess, the health of the skeletons from the witches. They already nerfed it once. This is going to be a second time they're nerfing them down. Another thing, when they did nerf them, they're no longer going to be able to set off traps, bombs, spring traps. That's what I've heard as well. Another thing, let me just go into one of my replays while you guys listen to me ramble. Another thing with the Inferno Tower, I guess when using witches and stuff, it's when you put in the multi-targeting Inferno, it's gonna retarget a lot quicker than normal. They're speeding it up, so that way it gives the Inferno Tower a fighting chance against a mass witch attack with all them skeletons. So that should help out too for all you Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s if you have your Inferno Tower set on multi. Another thing, they kind of on the time limit for your attack, it's going to be no longer 3 minutes and a half. Now it's going to go back down to 3 minutes. Like what I said, having that extra 30 seconds actually didn't favor you in war, because like what I said, a lot of Town Hall 11s and Town Hall 10s was getting 3-starred in war. So they're trying to fix all the issues that everybody's complaining about. As you could tell, you see the aura I was talking about, the Warden. That circle is going to get smaller, so that way it's kind of more of a precise where you're going to drop the Warden. So, and another thing is that I don't know, back in like maybe last year or the year, maybe a year and a half ago, where the X-Bows were, one of the most powerful defense that most people feared. But since they did the Town Hall 11 update, and for some reason they lost their firepower. Because I've noticed that even when I watch some of my replays on, my defense, it seems like my X-Bows wasn't doing that much damage. So now I think they're gonna, juice it up a little bit, so that way, it's gonna make it a little bit more powerful than what it is now. So that way it's gonna give us a better fighting chance against the attacker not getting 3-star or giving up the 2nd star. Since they added an extra X-Bow as well. So we'll see what's the balancing act's gonna be like from Supercell. But for the most part, I would like to see this game evolve. I'm still waiting a dark, a DE troop to be released. I think we're due for another troop to come out. So, let me know what you guys think of, all the balancing update that's going to be coming. And also, if you guys, have any ideas for any DE troops that they're going to release, or, what would you guys like to see as well. But, like I said, it's just, I haven't been playing much of a Clash of Clans as of late. It's just, since they brought out the other game, Clash Royale, I've been, kind of spending the majority of my time doing that. But, I need Supercell, the Clash of Clans, Supercell team should kind of step up their game, because it seems like this is going to be stuck in the shadow of Clash Royale if they don't fix it, and make this game fun again. But anyways, it's just my thought and just a discussion. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment. What do you think that Supercell should do to help out Clash of Clans evolve and get to the next level? With, of course, including all the balancing details they're trying to add: the Inferno Tower, the Warden, nerfing down the skeletons where they can't, set off traps and bombs. And giving the X-bows a little bit more firepower. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. So leave me a comments. Like I said, let's have a discussion on this. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way about Clash of Clans. Like I said, and I even dropped trophies trying to see if that's gonna make it a little bit more interesting for me, but still hasn't. I went from 4,200 trophies down to 21. Just trying to, I'm using all giants again, and wizards, and, who knows, but it seems like something's missing here. So, leave me you guys comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, and, we'll discuss it. So, alright, if you guys are a chronic clasher like myself, keep clashing, keep raiding, and clash on.